I don't know if I've talked about this. I forgot where it was I was going to talk about. And look at the state of me. Fucking pissed. Been a long time. A year. I've got sheep with horns arriving at my muddy puddle. Did I share my muddy puddle? Let me share my muddy puddle. There's my muddy puddle. I'm currently pitched up in Rossilly Down. I found a little spot where nobody seems to be bothered that I'm parked up with my awning out at the back of my car with my dog. And I'm thinking very much about life and how wonderful it is and strange and passing. Because there's one thing I've realized, that pain is in the moment. You cannot remember the pain. You can remember being in pain. You can't remember what it feels like to be in pain. And it's the same with moments of time as we pass through it. You can remember how it feels only in the moment. You can't actually remember it. You can only feel it in the moment. So that when you bring the power of imagination to your life with feeling, you can only do it in the moment. And if you really bring yourself to that understanding that there is only now, and only now exists, nothing else exists, you can imagine a life that lasts for 10,000 years. Just do nothing. Taking time. Being excellent. Feeling love. And enjoying the experience of life. Because that's what it is to be alive. That the Veda cycle is true should be a moment of revelation for you. You should reach for the Veda immediately and go, what is that? And you'll see that it's true. And that all this nonsense that we've been told about human evolution, it's all nonsense. Nonsense. And I can't wait till we find out the truth properly through science, and that we learn it and embed it in our civilization that we're going to build, who we're going to be. It's the inevitable end of all this, that the change arrives. So, I remember some time back setting myself the task of the meditations of Marcus Aurelius. And it's been brilliant because it's only over time as these things build up, these little messages to myself build up that nobody sees and nobody cares about, that they become something important. It becomes a body of work. It becomes a body of my life because it says something important about me to myself. Really, I can't bear to watch them. Just watched a couple earlier. So what are these things? There's so many of them. Just pick a couple out at random. And then I remember myself saying them and, fuck off. Now you're wrong. But it's in the whole body of the work. It's the provenance of the journey to the destination. You have to see the whole journey. And to see that in his pajamas now makes me laugh. Because that was then. And because I've linked it all together, the same technique, I can stand on that platform and I know who that idiot was. I know why he was there. I go right back to the beginning. And going from the beginning of my birth to the moment where I am now, 58 years old, I stand so solidly on a foundation of existence I did not believe was ever even possible. It's wonderful. And I believe that's going to be our civilization, that we will stand on the certainty that I have now. And that was the purpose of my meditations, to prove that to myself and to leave it as a legacy if anyone else wants to pick it up in the future. Here I am in my campaign tent, camping off the back of my car, at war with the entire species. And you haven't noticed. Ah, it's fucking brilliant. Really is brilliant to issue instructions nobody pays attention to. You cannot know how wonderful it feels to be so ignored. Love rules. Do the work. Choose.